Hey guys, it's April. So today I'm going to show you how to get this baby blue Pagliacci Mr. Sandman inspired look. As you guys may know, I love blue eyeshadow. It makes my heart so happy and I love wearing it. And this is a makeup look that I wear quite often just because it is very simple. I use very few eyeshadows. It's mostly playing around with eyeliner, and even that's pretty simple because we have our little sad girl Pagliacci thing going on our bottom lash line. Tons and tons and tons of blush because I love blush, and a very neutral sort of nudie pink lip. And yeah, it's just a look that I love wearing. It's super simple, and even the hair is like really easy. This is my like everyday hair routine. I just throw a bow on it and call it a day. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to get this look, and then we can talk a little bit more at the end of the video because I have a couple of things to say. So yeah, let's get on to the look. Start off by thoroughly brushing your hair and making sure that all the knots and tangles are out. I like to create a deep side part for this specific look. And now I'm taking tiny sections of my hair and I am curling that with a hot hair straightener. And I like to go in alternating directions just to get a kind of natural looking curl pattern. And when I'm done curling the piece, I like to twist it with my finger, and it's going to allow your hair to cool in that place so you have some longevity in it. Go ahead and do this to the other side of your hair and continue until all the hair is curled. And now I am just smoothing the very top layer of my hair just to get any of the flyaways out. And I'm doing this to the other side and creating a little bit of a bend in my front piece of bangs just to kind of get that swoopy old Hollywood look. And now I'm taking a teasing brush and picking up the top section from the crown and teasing at the root just to get a little bit more volume and fullness. It's going to make you look like you have very long, thick, luscious hair, and we love that. And go ahead and finesse and make sure everything looks good. Next, I am taking a little light blue gingham bow and placing that on the very top of my head because I think it adds the sweetness to the look. Taking a little clip, go ahead and pin your bangs back. And I am applying some moisturizer all over my face to get a nice smooth base. And of course a little bit of lip balm on my lips just to make sure that nothing's dry and chapped. Now I am taking a tacky primer and it smells like watermelon. It's delicious. Apply that all over the face. I could have sworn I heard a ghost. Now I'm going in with a concealer palette and a flat edge concealer brush, and with a concealer shade a few shades lighter than my skin tone, I am tracing just underneath my eyebrow, and this is carving out the eyebrow, and it's going to make it look really clean. And be sure to blend out the product so you don't have any harsh lines. And I'm going in with that same palette, and with the shade that's closer to what my actual skin tone is, I am lining the very top. And as you can see, it kind of gives my eyebrows the illusion that I've already filled them in. I don't really fill in my eyebrows anymore, I just do this. I'm applying a full coverage foundation all over my face with a flat, dense face brush. I feel like this offers a little bit more coverage. And go ahead and just blend that all over your face. Be sure to get your ears. A lot of people tend to miss the ears. And just buff this all over the face. If you're worried about, brush strokes, we're going to go over with a beauty sponge in just a bit. But you want to make sure that you get enough coverage on your face. And here I am just tapping the product, making sure that everything looks nice and skin-like. Now I'm going to take a loose face powder and I'm pressing this underneath my eyes, around the corner of my nose and mouth, and my eyelids, and then just dusting whatever is left on the puff to the rest of my face. I have to set the creasy parts of my face first or else it's just going to be a mess. Now with an angled flat brush, I'm going to take a pink and gold highlighter and I'm applying that on the very tops of my cheekbones and into my eyebrow, like right where the brow bone is, in a C shape. And this is just going to create a nice glow. I'm putting some of this on the tip of my nose, the bridge, forehead, chin, just everywhere. Now I am taking a really fluffy makeup brush and a periwinkle blue eyeshadow. It's matte. And I'm going to go ahead and start working this into my crease, building up the color and blending and blowing it out. You want it to look soft, and yeah. I'm pretty much mostly just use this. And then with that same brush, because I didn't want to clean a new brush, I just pinched it and went back in the same shadow and then just did my bottom lash line. Now I am taking this sort of like flat shader brush and applying a matte white to my brow bone. And in the inner corner of my eye, this is going to brighten it up and make it look a little bit more pastel. Going back in with that highlighter palette, I'm taking a white highlighter and applying that onto my lid. I used a little rose water spray just to make it very like opaque. Of course you can use an eyeshadow for this, but I'm just using my palette. And now I'm going back in with the brush that we used earlier and just softening that line. And with a sponge applicator, if you can believe it, I'm going in with this kind of opalescent lid topper and a little bit of rose water spray and popping that into the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'm going in with a black liquid eyeliner and just lining my top lash line and creating a very long, dramatic wing. I've been doing winged eyeliner since I was 14 and I can't live without it. So just go ahead and do some very, very long exaggerated wings and coat your eyelashes with some mascara since you probably got some kickback on them. And now I'm going to apply a very long, artificial, flared, dramatic pair of eyelashes to kind of give you that baby doll look. And to continue on with the baby doll theme, I'm taking a nude liner and applying that to my waterline. And now back with that liquid eyeliner, I'm creating an inverted triangle underneath my eye, kind of centered from where the eye is at. You want to get that little clown baby look going on. And with that same liner, now I'm drawing in baby eyelashes just to kind of fill out the spaces. And you can see me kind of perfecting them and making sure that they're kind of even and symmetrical all over. Go ahead and apply some black mascara to your bottom eyelashes. Make sure that they're well coated and spiky. And next I'm going to take a large powder brush and this matte dusty rose blush, and I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, over the bridge, a touch on my forehead, a touch on my chin, and I'm being very heavy-handed. Now I'm going back in with this sort of coral matte blush and applying even more to the areas that we just applied blush to. As you can see, I love blush. I am taking this like warm peachy nude lipstick and applying that onto my lips. I like to like round out my Cupid's bow. I feel like it makes you look extra pouty. And then I like to take a clean finger and run that across the edges of the lipstick that we just applied, just to really soften the look. It makes it look pillowy and soft and just bitten, and it's really pretty. Now I am taking my rose water spray and I'm spraying it into a like matte brownish red eyeshadow, and with a little liner brush I'm mixing that up and applying little dots all over my face, my little artificial freckles. You just dot dot dot, tap tap tap, and blend it out. And I like to do a few at a time because you don't want it to dry. And as you can see, sometimes I fuck up. It's okay, it's fine. You just wipe it off, maybe use a little foundation to fix it, and then you just go back on to making your little fake freckles. I will say that this is probably like the most time consuming part of doing my makeup, but like I just really love the look of freckles, and all of my freckled babies out there, I hope you know that I'm jealous and you're beautiful. And oh look, I messed up again. But yeah, freckles across the cheeks, little sprays of it across my nose. I like to bring it up towards like my forehead. Yeah, freckles. And then lastly, I like to go in with like a little bit of foundation and a little bit of blush and just kind of work that over the area just to make sure that it looks like it's coming from underneath the skin. And then now I'm just spraying some more rose water across my face and tapping that with my beauty sponge. You're pressing and melting all the product into your skin, so it gives you really like dewy skin-like finish. And then I remembered that I needed to finish spooling my eyebrows, so I went ahead and did that. take out the clips, finesse your hair. I probably could have used teasing my hair once more, but you know, it is what it is. It's totally fine. And lastly, accessories. I'm just applying my little April namesake Playboy necklace, and this wasn't necessary, but you know. And this is it for the completed look. Like I said, there's a lot of steps, but it's really, really easy. You're not using that many eyeshadows. I think the ColourPop Blue Moon palette would probably be perfect if you can't get a hold of the BH one that I use, because I think it's like discontinued now. But yeah, it's really sweet. It's like soft girl aesthetic and very glowy, and I love wearing tons and tons of blush and fake freckles. And this is just a look that makes me feel really sweet and beautiful, and I love it. And it's sort of become my like everyday makeup and hair routine, just because it is very quick and simple for me to get out of the door, although I haven't been doing much of that, as you guys may know. Yeah, so a little bit about this look. I was just kind of inspired by the song Mr. Sandman, and like months ago, wait for it, Danny Elfman had posted a photo from when he was in the Mystic Knights, and he had like lots of long wavy hair and he had clown makeup on, and I thought of that song immediately. And yeah, that really doesn't have much to do with anything, but you know, any chance to talk about Danny Elfman, I'm gonna take it, because I love him. Even though he just ignores my messages, it's fine. I'm not hurt or anything by it. So I have something else to say about what's going on. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the editing style of my video might be a little bit different. I don't know what it's gonna look like yet, because I haven't even begun editing this video, as you may know. But I started having issues with my phone and my laptop with compatibility. I can't seem to upload any of my photos from my phone onto my laptop anymore, and I'm just like way over it. So I'm gonna try to edit videos now on my phone. I even went out and bought like an app for it, and so hopefully that goes well, because I really miss YouTube and I miss filming tutorials and getting to like hang out with you guys and talk about looks, and so hopefully we can get back into doing that if this all works out. If you guys have any like questions or like recommendations about that, let me know down below. You know, I'm not sure if the editing is going to be jarring or if you're going to like it. So any feedback about that would be wholeheartedly welcomed. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to talk about today. Different editing, it's new, kind of scary. We'll see how things go, but hopefully it goes well and we can make more tutorials together. I think that's all I want to say. So thank you so much for watching. As always, I will leave a list of all the products that I use down below in the description box. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me, because I know it's been like 2 months. But yeah. Alright, well, I love you guys, and until next time, bye. No offense, but I really, really love Danny Elfman. I'm a dummy for him. Tragic.